Hello my beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jem, and in today's pick card reading we're going to be discussing what do they romanticize about you. So in pick cards, you can view them how you like, watch whatever pile catches your eye, as long as you take what resonates and leave the rest. The way that I like to read tarot is about self-reflection, so take what resonates, and it's all about hyping you guys up so you feel like, you guys can conquer the world and conquer your day. Another thing too is if you guys would like to help out the channel, there's many different ways. The biggest is by subscribing and checking out my Beacon AI tab. Also, know that you have your own free will. You have tarot is a way of just showing you different options you have, and you get to decide your future, and you have free will. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so now let's hop into the pile selection. So today we have 3 piles here. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So for the first cards here, and for pile 1, we have the Four of Wands. Jesus Christ. Hold on one sec. I need to go grab my book. Forgot about this. Okay, so these cards that I laid out here are supposed to represent who this person is that is romanticizing you. So the Four of Wands personality type is there's somebody who's very optimistic. So this is for pile 1. Somebody who's very optimistic, balanced, authentic, and content. They carry such an innate sense of stability and certainty in their life. And there's nothing really that's thrown at them. Nothing really is thrown at them. These people are likely to be very sociable, very active, involved in the community, and with their friends and family. They are likely to have a good time and celebrate all the little beautiful things in life, and they often have a reputation for putting on the best parties or celebrating and celebrations that bring everyone together. They could be somebody who's very playful as well, as you could tell just from the image that also is given. This card represents playful in this deck. And then for your image, pile 1, for your thumbnail, is of a girl hugging this guy from behind. Obviously, this isn't for gender roles. It could be, whichever. But there's a girl in a red dress, and it's a really beautiful red dress. She's like hugging him from behind, and he's like turning his head to like look towards her. But it also kind of reminds me of some sort of like he's got his back turned to her. So there could be something with that coming in the reading. But other than that, she's in a suit of armor with a helmet on, and it looks like behind them is like some sort of greenery, like whether they're on like some sort of hill with a forest, or just like a field behind them. But anyways, if that resonates with you, please pick pile 1. For pile 2, we have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands King of Wands represents in reverse, because it came in reverse, it says poor leadership, aggressive goals, high expectations, and personal direction. Let's read what the personality type says. It says the King of Wands personality is very energetic, charismatic, visionary. He may be also an entrepreneur, business mind, or a true leader. The King is a person to whom people are naturally attracted to because he radiates confidence and positive energy. He is also very creative, self-expressive, domineering, showy, a smart risk taker. Interesting. I already have all the cards pre-shuffled, so it's kind of interesting some of the stuff we got. A king who has power, influence, and knows when to take action. He builds strong networks and creates a harmonious relationship. He's also in a strong position to get that job done. Okay. And then for pile 2's thumbnail, is of this knight with a sword like strapped into his belt, and he's hugging this beautiful girl that has dark hair. They're like embracing each other. She also has armor on, like she's also battling. So there could be something about you guys both being like equals, it's giving. And behind it is like this fiery, like flames behind them. It's really giving like passionate, fiery. It also makes sense because you guys got the wands here. This person could be a fire sign. There's heavy fire sign. A lot of passion coming out in that reading. So if that resonates with you, please pick pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So the 6 of Pentacles represents this personality. This person is somebody who is very generous, very kind, compassionate, and positive. They have very giving souls and often enjoy being able to help others by volunteering their time, sharing their wealth. They can often be found in soup kitchens, helping the homeless, volunteering their time at a local school, or nurturing and supporting those in need. So that could be the person that is romanticizing you, their personality type. Also, something else I want to include in this image, if it resonates with you, for small of you, this card I think is called like the 6 of Pentacles in this deck, I think talks a little bit about like boredom. And I think in some way there could be some sort of insecurity that this person might feel, is that you'll get tired of them, or that you don't like them as much as them, something like that. I don't know. So if that resonates at all, maybe pick pile 3. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. It just might be a small message for some of you that may come out. Other than that, though, it could be like that this person will never get, in like a more positive light, what that message could mean is like that this person won't ever get tired of this relationship, and they are like happy for that, the peace. They want to have that peaceful relation, like loyal, healthy, stable relationship with you. So that's what I'm really getting, like very stable relationship from pile 3. So if that resonates, please pick pile 3. Okay, let's hop. Oh wait, we didn't talk about your thumbnail. So your thumbnail is of this this girl. She looks like a princess. She's got little flowers in her hair. It looks like it's giving me like Tangled. And he's like bowing down, like kneeling down to like, you know, kiss her hand or something. There's a church door behind them, or some sort of like cathedral or like fancy door opening behind them. The house looks like it's in Italy, and there's a bunch of like flowers, beautiful pink flowers are surrounding them. So it's a really beautiful image. He looks like they're the knight in shining armor. And I like how also their heads are at the same level, like he's kneeling down to her level. That's really beautiful. So if that catches your eye, I'm also getting 5-5. The number of change could be significant, and 3-3 just came out. So yeah, but let's hop into the readings. Hello, my beautiful pile ones. If you chose this image, this will be your reading on what does this person romanticize with you. So I think this person, the way they see you, so the Fool card, when I shuffled that card, I asked, how does this person see pile 1? So how does this person see you? The way that this person sees you, it's the Fool card in reverse, says holding back, recklessness, and risk-taking. I think the way this person sees you sees you as somebody who is holding yourself back. Maybe when it comes to love, like expressing your love for them, or expressing how you feel about them. We also have recklessness and risk-taking. I think this person really sees you as a risk taker. We have the snake. So the snake says competition, enemy, clever, malice, look over the shoulder, other woman. And then we have love call in reverse. It says someone's expresses of love, someone expressing of love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And then we have, right after that came another one with a phone, which is crazy. So there could be something significant about this person wanting to call you, wanting to text you, maybe romanticizing, calling you throughout the day, talking to you on the phone. Could be something that they romanticize. It says not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So I was kind of getting potentially some sort of hurt in this connection. I don't know quite yet what exactly it is, but we will. There could be like a little sense of distastefulness or resentment, just a little bit towards each other. I'm not quite sure. There could have been something just like a misunderstanding. And I think this person is romanticizing you reaching out to them. I think they're romanticizing you reaching out, or they could be romanticizing about reaching out to you. And like, they feel like you would take the risk to reach out to them and be like, hey, like, can we make up? Or can we resolve this? Or I want to tell you how I feel about you. I care about you. I love you. This person could be romanticizing you expressing that you love them, that you care about them, just like in some way expressing that you love them, that you care about them, over the phone, maybe even like sexting could be something, just really expressing how you feel. This person could be a person that loves words of affirmation. And if you missed the pile selection area, we have 55555. It is currently, the time is 555. So a lot of change. This person is romanticizing change of this connection. They're wanting to grow with you. They want to grow in this connection. They want to heal this connection, and be playful with you again. I think there's something about this person could be a words of affirmation. Like, this person may love words of affirmation. They may want to, they could be thinking about you and wanting to let you know, maybe reaching out and wanting to like reach out to you and let you know how they feel. Know that that could be just what they're romanticizing. Doesn't mean that they may take action towards that. And it's also not your responsibility to, you know, expect them to do something that they may not ever do. You know what I mean? So take it how it resonates. With the soulmate card here and the Page of Pentacles. So I think this person is very turned on by you. I think this person has like a little bit of a devil on their shoulder when it comes to thinking about you. This person, I think, gets like naughty thoughts. With the romanticizing, like what they're doing is romanticizing being with you, like having that intimate connection with you, and also being a risk taker. I think this person is definitely wanting to be a little bit risky with you, maybe even like, having a child, or just sneaking around, or some sort of risky behavior, because we do have danger here and then this like devil right above the Four of Wands, like wanting to have like a fun, like this person finds you to be really fun. This person finds you to like to have a really good time, and they could be just bored in their life right now, and they feel like you are the type of person that would bring a lot of like, for the lack of better words, like sensual chemistry, like sexy time chemistry, a lot of fun time with that. They think that you guys would have a lot of fun. With the landlord here, it says the landlord. I think with this card, there could be something about wanting to like sneak you over to their place, or I just thought of like, because this card kind of gives me like the landlord is kind of like an authoritative figure. They're like somebody who owns your place, right? And then you're the one paying rent, and then you know how they have those stupid jokes where they're like, "Oh my god, I can't pay the rent. Oh, what should I do?" And then they're like, "Oh, I know how you can make it up to me." Um there could be some sort of like silly uh playful like role-playing stuff that they romanticize doing with you. Um and they also want to like save you in a way. There's some like wanting to save you type of energy here with this danger card. Like when I first saw this card, it made me think of like wanting to be really risky with you, and like a little bit of a unhealthy dynamic would be like they might subconsciously put your relationship in risky positions, um, in a way to create this drama to like save the connection. Like it's kind of like this unhealthy, very highs, very low lows type of dynamic. That might not be for everyone, but I'm kind of getting that for a couple of you guys. I think this also could mean like wanting to sneak around with you at their place, not letting like the landlord know or something. Um, there could be something about them being the landlord. Ooh, my earring. I think you just like the thing is you bring out this like devilish side to them. And it comes with a lot of like fiery passion, because we have the Four of Wands. Like this person's all about like celebrating and having good times, and I think it might be whether it's for a long time or a short time, it's most likely a short time. You know what I mean? It's like one of those like fiery flames that can burn out pretty quickly. Um I'm getting like, but that's me. That's also, don't listen to that because that's a negative look on that. Let me refrain from saying that. Um they are somebody that can switch up like quite quickly. Um in a way of this, because it's giving more lust vibes than love, and who knows, this may develop more into something more loving. You know what I mean? So it may be the case this person, the whole point is this person is romanticizing a lot of like chemistry, intimacy with you, calling you on the phone, talking to you on the phone, maybe like not letting anybody know who they're on the phone with, maybe some sneaking around, risky behavior with you. It's really giving those types of things, especially with this one. The donuts really gave me um like cream filled donut, if you catch my drift. Um and then we have the soulmate. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. So, with this card here, I just want to inform everybody, for those of you that may be new to tarot, just because a card says that someone may be your soulmate doesn't mean that you have to stay with them or stick by them or endure some sort of, toxic behavior. Just FYI. We all have soulmates, we all have twin flames. These are just people you meet that, you feel very connected to, you feel very similar to, the way you guys maybe were raised were very similar. So it could be like, in some ways could be like trauma bonds. But no, that's not always the case. It's sometimes it's just like this person's very similar to me and it feels really nice and warm and I love how similar this person is. But know that it doesn't mean that the connection is always going to live on forever. Sometimes it could just also be, a um a crossroads with the, I like how I said crossroads and we got this like little devil here. It could be like, one cross where you guys meet and then, go your separate ways, or it could be a thing that lasts a lifetime. So it's really up to your choice. This is a choice you have, as well as them, of course. So, what else am I getting here? I think in a way, this person, we're gonna get more cards. Actually, you know what? Let me start pulling some words deck. We got mental illness came out first. Interesting. So there could be something about being really reckless, like really reckless behavior, maybe purposely putting yourself in danger. And the reason why I say that is because the mental illness card came over the Fool card, and the Fool card talks about sometimes putting yourself in danger, like by being too risky, like being overly risky. And there's nothing wrong with taking a risk, like you gotta take a risk once in a while, but there could be something about that for some of you. That could be, this card's supposed to represent you, but this could also be representing the person that is romanticizing you. So keep that in mind. Okay, we got smooth skin. This person could be romanticizing touching your smooth skin. This person could work in tech. This person could be very dominant. For some of you, we'll pull the Pinterest numbers, and we got 777 and lucky right next to each other. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so this person feels like you're very lucky. This person maybe feels like you could be an over-the-top risk taker. But obviously you may not see yourself as that way. You may see yourself as just somebody who likes to take risks, and you tend to be very lucky. Everything ends up, working out for you. Obviously there's a difference between, that's something you guys got to figure out. Like if it's something that's like, the risk taking is a little bit, unhealthy for you, you've got to have a balance with everything. So if you want to read more about it, there's a whole chapter about it in the inner works of a relationship. It has a whole chapter about why sometimes somebody develops into being an overly risky person, and it's because they're trying to get control over the things that are outside of their control, and that's their way. So subconsciously, sometimes they put themselves in unhealthy or risky situations, later on sabotaging themselves. So keep that in mind. We have eager to show you off. I think this person really wants to show you off. Like they like this way. I'm kind of getting like this person might want to sneak around or do, for some of you it could be like sneaking around, but like they want other people to know about it. Like they want to like low-key kind of show off that they're like, oh yeah, I'm talking to Paiwan. Yeah, by the way, yeah, we're actually talking. But then there's this other part of them that's like, I don't know. For some of you, it could be sneaking around. For some of you, it could just be they want to like be really risky with you in certain things, like go skydiving or bungee jumping, or go deep diving in the sea, and like maybe even some more unhealthy things such as you could use your own interpretation with that. We got great communication. This person could feel like you're a great communicator, or this person could be romanticizing showing you off. This person could be romanticizing having great communication with you, or fixing the communication. They could also be romanticizing being dominant with you, or you being dominant with them. Okay, let's see what else we have. This person could be romanticizing your blue eyes, looking into your blue eyes. And making eye contact with you. Look, it says eye contact, and it says obsessed. This person could be really obsessed with you, and we have prioritizing yourself. This person could be romanticizing. This person could be just really inspired by the way you prioritize yourself and you focus on yourself, and like this person is like, wow, I want to be just like pile one, or they could be romanticizing like joining you on the journey of that. But that's what I have with your cards. Let's get into the Pinterest board now. So, Pinterest board, I really love the images that I got for Pinterest board because they all kind of fit the vibe of the thumbnail, and I'm like low-key obsessed. So this is where some of the messages I was also getting. So we have this image here. Hold on, let me clean my... I might have to turn off these lights. Let's turn them off. Okay. I feel like I'm in like, you know, high school or something when they're about to use the projector and they turn off the lights in the room. That could be significant for some of you. I don't know. But so with this image here, let me also turn down my brightness. That might help. That made it a million times worse. Oh God. Boy, bye. Okay, perfect. So this image here, she's got like a red, she's got armor on, and he's also got armor on. It's kind of giving me like blood was shed, like hurt, you know, like you guys maybe you have been hurting by this person's actions. And they're like romanticizing you guys coming together, and like you kind of just like or they could be hurt by you. I'm not really sure. I'm just getting like channeling a sense of feeling hurt. So but the woman is wearing the red, so that's why I assume it's maybe you more on feeling hurt by them and their actions. And I also wanted to say you both are wearing armor, so it's kind of giving like you guys are having like this hard exterior protecting yourselves than rather being loving and open and vulnerable with each other. So there could be something about that. And then this image came out, and this card, this one is about like revenge, I think, or it's like it's either revenge or just like pain and hurt and maybe a little bit of disgust. So there could be something about this person could be romanticizing like finding forgiveness or healing that relationship with you, and maybe also even taking it out in the bedroom could be something. I think also this person could be wanting to amend. This person could be also romanticizing getting a cat with you. Maybe like being in like a field with your cat, like you guys owning a cat together or getting a cat. Or maybe this person is romanticizing buying you a cat. Or there could be something about this person is romanticizing, like if you were to turn into a kitty, they're like, yeah, I'll take care of your cat. Like, you know how they're like, well, if I were a worm, would you love me? And this person's like, I would really, really love you, like either way, and I'll take care of you if you turned into a kitty. So he's kind of like, this is my buddy, my crime fighter, my accomplice. Another thing I was getting is there could be something about, if you're a female, about your kitty. Just being like, you see how like he's not really so like loving, but he's kind of like, he's looking at it and he's like, you could tell that he like cares about the cat. It's kind of giving like this person might struggle with expressing their feelings. This person could be romanticizing resting with you, laying down with you, you like falling asleep on their shoulder. This person could be romanticizing kissing on like a patio or in a hallway together. I'm kind of getting, I don't know why it gave me the vibe of like being in like walking by each other in like a hallway and seeing each other talking it through and making up and maybe making out. I think this person romanticizes like traveling or like also I just thought of like conquering the world, because it's giving like he's on this rocky mountain, like conquered the mountain. So there could be something about this person wants to conquer. There could be something about that, what I just said. I didn't mean to say that, but there could be something about wanting to conquer the like challenges with you and wanting to just travel, like have you as their travel buddy. This person wants to protect you. I think this person romanticizes protecting you, keeping you safe, maybe with your risks, or risky behavior. Question mark. And then again, I was getting some sort of sadness, like tears were definitely shed. Some sort of like pain. And then I was getting with this image came out too, and it's giving mental illness, and that's interesting that this came out. So there could be some sort of shadow elements at play, whether it's on your side or this person's side, coming from a place of like hurt and projecting that hurt, or just a lot of like delusions at play. Sometimes when we're mentally ill, we only perceive life in a certain perception, even though people are trying to communicate to us a different, something different. Like, so for example, if I'm like mentally ill and have this deep rooted belief that I am not worthy, and I start dating somebody or talking to somebody that I feel is, just my type, exactly what I want in life, but a part of me, because I don't feel like I'm worthy, a part of me feels like this person's better than me. So then everything that this person says, I take personally, and I start to assume that it's, they're telling me that I'm not good enough, or they're reinforcing this belief that I'm not good enough. But that's not the case. It's just that I'm perceiving it that way. It's my own perception that is making me see it that way. And it's my own ego, my lack of self-worth, making me think all these thoughts and scrambling all my thoughts and seeing life in a, clouded way. I'm not listening to what they're actually telling me because I'm stuck in my own delusions. So there could be something about this person struggling with that, or there could be something about maybe you struggling with that. There's like some sort of like, there's demons, there's some unfaced demons here. And this was giving me another thing, like constantly like being in your head with that. So that's came out again. This image, hopefully I don't have to like blur it out or whatever, but it's giving like competition. He's like biting this guy's neck, I don't know what the hell, and then like elbowing, kneeing him in the back. And then like the freaking demon is also here. It's giving me like ego at play. It's giving maybe it's giving competition. Like people are fighting, having this like fight over maybe you. Maybe there's people fighting over you. There could also be wanting to like fight a war between the two of you that's like doesn't need to be. Like there's like this quote in one of the books that says like, this is giving me the Five of Swords, I think. It's either the Five of Swords or the Six of Swords. And basically that card represents, in reverse, represents fighting to the very end, and then both of you guys feeling like you've lost because you fought to win. And it was like, you don't need to, and when it comes to a relationship, it's not about winning or losing. It's about understanding each other. So there could be something about that. And then lastly, like with this facing your demons, like I think with this connection, what this person is romanticizing, wanting to grow through the hardships with you, wanting to face their own demons, right? They want to face their own ego and put their ego aside and stop fighting a losing battle. So that is what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing, let me know how I did in the comments, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pile twos. If you chose this image, this will be your reading on what does this person romanticize about you. So we have a lot of messages, so let's hop right into it. The first thing I'm getting that this person is romanticizing is they are romanticizing hugging you. This person really wants to embrace you. This person wants to be very close to you and hold you very close to them, embrace you. This person wants to wrap themselves around you, and just like feel your warmth. I think this person also wants to, like, with this card here, this person just wants to be really passionate with you, maybe wants to kiss you passionately. This person romanticizes passion. This person maybe romanticizes singing to you, allowing themselves to be open to you and be vulnerable with you with their heart. I think this person also romanticizes, like, touching you, touching your back, rubbing your back, scratching your back, just like caressing you and touching you in every which way. I think this person could be maybe physical touch lover. I think this person definitely, like, wants to kiss you. This person could also maybe romanticize your lips. This person could really like your lips because you see how he's like looking down at her lips. Yeah, I think something else that I'm getting with the moon here. So let me read what the moon card is. I know like the basics of the moon, but I just want to quickly remind myself. So the moon upright says illusion, fear, anxiety, subconscious, intuition. I think this person, so we have the King of Wands. And with the King of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse isn't the best card because this person that is romanticizing you, pile two, might be struggling with their emotions at this time. It doesn't mean that they're always, obviously, it's just at this present moment. And it could be towards this connection. So I'm going to read a little bit more into that, see what it says. It says the King of Wands reverse suggests that while you are in a leadership position, you're not ready to take the steps into that role. You may be having a creative, you may be the creative or visionary person in your work, but you have not yet developed a sense of comfort with leading. You may need to work on leadership skills and enlisting the support of somebody who has a natural talent to steer towards a common goal. It says the reverse King of Wands can be aggressive or even arrogant in the pursuit of his goals. Be mindful that you strive towards your dream, not putting others offside, disempowering them, or taking their contributions for granted. You need to be supportive 100% of the way. And don't let success get to your head. Think you're above everybody else just because you are the leader. Consider embracing the concept of followership. It's not a dictatorship, it's teamwork. On the personal level, King of Wands reverse warns you against setting unrealistic expectations for yourself and others. While you are highly ambitious, you may be setting yourself up for failure. That could be what that is. That actually makes a lot of sense. It could be the last paragraph because we do have illusions here. And we have passion came out like multiple times. We have passion here. We have the dragonfly. So sometimes setting highly unrealistic expectations could be the downfall of a relationship because nobody's perfect. When you put your partner on a pedestal, it's unfair because you're expecting them to be perfect, and then when you learn that they're not perfect, it's like your ego gets hit because you realize that person wasn't perfect, and then you start to look elsewhere. There's like a big chapter about that in the inner work of the relationship. It says people are so distracted by this lustful, chase of love. And that's why it's always like, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. Like, it's so quickly to like move on to the next person and try to find the perfect person, but there is no perfect person. So there could be something about in this relationship. This person may struggle in particular with setting really high expectations and then sometimes being a little bit disappointed later on. But I don't think it's anything further than that. I think it's just something that sometimes this person can sometimes romanticize things and put things on a pedestal and then realize that life isn't perfect or not built in exactly the way that he wants or this person wants them to be. So it's like you gotta roll with the punches and know that it's about letting go about the perfectionism. You know, this person may struggle with that. So, okay. So how this person romanticizes you, I think this person definitely may put you on a pedestal. They may see you legitimately as this perfect person. I don't know if they're the type to like, you know, I think this person might be the one to struggle with accepting others for flaws, because they may struggle with accepting their own flaws. But I think that this person, though, is the type of person that will see you as being a human and love you for your flaws. It may just take them some time to develop and like heal that part of themselves. I think also this person really, really, really has strong passion for you. We had passion came out twice. This person's very, very passionate about you. This person sees and feels a lot of chemistry towards you. And I'm sure you feel the same way about them. I think this person romanticizes taking you out on a date. It says meeting somebody new, dating, getting back out there, plans, setting a date. So I think this person romanticizes setting a date with you. I think this person romanticizes having fun with you, having this equal balanced relationship between the two of you, and having insane chemistry. I think you guys may have like really, really strong chemistry. I think this person also romanticizes changing, healing, and adapting with you. That could be one of the ways of adapting is like accepting people for their flaws, learning that nobody's perfect, and especially not your partner. And that's what building true love is actually about. It's about being able to work through the difficulties and still being able to love your partner for their flaws or imperfections. I think this person also romanticizes being lighthearted with you, being very playful with you, running in like the fields and just like goofing off and maybe like rolling around with you. I just thought of like in the fields. I think this person is definitely very romantic. We have the Eight of Wands. So let's see what we have with the Eight of Wands. I think you make this person bust a sweat. Why did I say it like that? The other thing that I just said could also be something like you make this person bust. But also, I think you make this person sweat a lot. I think you make this person sweat. Like they are sweating from feeling excited and flustered by you, but also they sweat because they're a little bit nervous. And I think they're also they're just like excited, like they're really excited. So we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So it says a trip around the world will help you discover yourself and open your mind to new beginnings. I think there could be something about, for some of you, if you guys watched Pile 1 and Pile 2, a message for you that could come out for those specific people says, a trip around the world will help you discover yourself and open your mind to new beginnings. So that could be a message. But for the rest of you, this is how your person sees you, Pile 2. Your person that's romanticizing you sees you as somebody who's highly energetic, very quick at thinking on their feet, Somebody who's very action-oriented, fast-paced, and always allows or is always up with the latest and new technology. This person exudes busy energy and are always actively involved in numerous of activities at once. Yet they seem to cope with this intensity as well. They are likely to travel and maintain an exciting lifestyle fulfilled with action, new experiences, and it can be tough to get the Eight of Wands people to sit still for as long as they are very impatient and eager to move on to the next challenge. So this is how this person sees you. I think this person may also mirror that energy, and they could really like that about you. This person wants to get you to sit still. This person's like, okay, slow down a little bit. Let's take your time. Let's like lay down on the bed and just like spend time with each other and just really be here, present in the moment. I think this person also romanticizes maybe playing video games with you. This came out here. I just also maybe watching scary movies with you. It says zombie here. Maybe like watching like zombie movies. We also have this card here. I'm going to talk about this in a sec. But I think this person definitely romanticizes like playing some scary games with you. There could also just be something about like with this zombie card, maybe just like being a zombie together. Like if the other messages don't resonate, this could be something about maybe being a zombie in bed, like just really just like romanticizes just laying around with you and just resting together and just falling asleep on each other, or maybe staying up all night. Could be something like on the unrestful dead, like just being up all night, being passionate with each other. That could be like maybe this person wants to keep you up all night. That could be something, because this could also be like this person wants to, maybe there's some dark tourism, like this person maybe wants to go see like where like zombie movies were filmed or something, like explore. I don't know, because we did have travel, so there could be something about that. I was also kind of getting like gothic energy. We have the cross here, and this is like zombie, and it's giving like he's got like longer-esque hair. There could be something for some of you maybe are gothic. And then with this here, the Pinocchio, I think this is talking about like this person. I don't think this person will ever lie with you. I think this person's, they may struggle or have struggled in the past, maybe a little bit with like white lies. So like, for example, like a white lie is like when somebody asks you like, oh, like, does this dress look good on me? And they're like, yeah, it looks good on you. And then maybe it doesn't look the best, but they're like, you know what, it looks really good on you. I don't think this person may used to struggle with that, but I think this person overall, though, is never going to lie to you. I feel like this person's always going to be super honest, tell you how it is, tell you the truth. And maybe when it's like not in a way of like to be constantly, like maybe when it comes to like, oh, like when it comes to certain situations where it's like, oh, does this dress look good? They'll be like, yeah, it looks amazing on you. Like, you look beautiful. Like, and it's not them that they're lying. It's just like, maybe it's just not their favorite dress. Do you know what I mean? So, they may do that, but I think it's, other than that, though, when it comes to more serious things, like, I feel like this person will never lie to you. Okay, so let's see what we have with the messages. I think this person feels like you're very respectful, and I think this person feels like this person really respects you. We have healing. This person could be feeling like your relationship is healing, or that your relationship has brought them to heal. Like it's kind of like ignited their wanting to heal themselves. You know what I mean? This person may want to do like check-ins daily. They could be constantly reaching out to you, wondering how you're doing, checking in on you. They may want to they may want to do check-ins daily with you. It's giving me somebody who's constantly wanting to be around you. With this moon card, this croissant is also giving me like, You may have like silky smooth but like buttery skin. I think this person maybe feels like you're very like soft and like warm, like a croissant. I think this person may also maybe likes to bake with you, maybe wants to go to a bakery with you. Um, there could be something about the crescent moon, maybe like moon phases affects your relationship. Um, yeah, so that's what I have. We have date night here. This person maybe wants to have a date night with you. We also have Aries energy. Wow, Aries actually, like the card that was underneath this was the Emperor card. So Aries could definitely be very significant. This could be an ex for some of you. I just saw accountant or minus accountability. There could be something about that. One step at a time. I'm also getting Sagittarius, so definitely heavy fire sign here. We have blushing. You may make this person blush. There could be something about like this person maybe feels like you have a lot of money, and I think you may turn this person on really badly. Okay, that's what I have for the cards. Let's hop into your Pinterest. So your Pinterest cards. Okay, so I had to do that quickly because I'm gonna have to cover these biddies. Um, so there could be something about this person. For some of you, this person may feel like there's a lot. Okay, this message could be interpreted in many different ways. So I'm gonna give it. Oh, I'm gonna give it in a couple different ways. For some of you, it could be that this person feels like there's a lot of different people that are interested. Sorry, I keep slamming my book on the floor. That are interested in them. Okay? So, in a way, they have plenty of fish in the sea, right? There's plenty of people fighting over this individual. And they're kind of like, he's kind of like fighting against them. He's kind of like, leave me alone. Like, you know, let me do my thing. I think he's also, in a way, turning into a goat. So that's really interesting because the Aries is a goat. So, and it's also giving kind of Capricorn energy because Capricorn also has the legs of a goat. So, because it's like the Capricorn represents the devil card. So there could be something about that. Like turning, like changing, forming into like, becoming somebody else, like this, like more angrier self, like turning into like this beast. This person may struggle with anger. What I'm getting to is with this card, so there could be something about like this person feels like there's plenty of other fish in the sea and they're kind of like, no, I don't want any of these people, I just want this person, which is you, and that's who they're romanticizing about. I don't know what the fuck that flash is, but another thing this could be is that maybe this person likes the attention, likes that all these women are like fighting over one individual person, but like deep down they still just want you. Or they may like all the attention from all these different women. So take it how it resonates. We got this one here. He's like kind of like following her lead in the position. She's like upset, and he's kind of like, if my baby girl's upset, I want to be upset too. So there could be something about like this person like following your lead and kind of just being like your sidekick. Yet they might be your sidekick, but they're also like 10 times bigger than you are and probably be the one fighting for you. So, it's cute. It's like this person wants to protect you, and just take care of you. This person could want to read together with you. This person may want to read books with you. This person could like how you read books. This person could be very smart and intellectual. I was also getting that gothic energy again. You can't really see it. Maybe that's better, yeah. So this person could be, it's giving like, you see how it's like the cathedral, it's very like gothic. You guys could have like a gothic style, or maybe this person, maybe you guys just have really dark jet black hair, or there could be something about wanting to get married in a church or something, or I just really love the style, and it looks like a lot of video games. So there, something significant could be like here about video games. This looks like a video game, or maybe watching anime together. Maybe this person wants to watch anime with you. I think this person wants their other half. This person wants their other half, who, like, somebody who's at their level. Like, it's about being, what was one of the cards that we got? It was something about like they're equal. This person sees you as an equal. This person romanticizes about being together with you, as equals. I also have, there could be something about like Dungeons and Dragons could be significant for some of you. There could also just be, maybe you guys play games where they're like the soldier and they're the one like battling. Like maybe you guys play two-player games, and then you're like the mage, and like you're like the magic. And it would really fit with you, actually, because if you're watching the tarot card readings, it would make sense that you'd want to be the witch or like the mage. So there could be something about that, like playing video games together. This person could be romanticizing doing that, and like just role playing, being inside that world together. This person really, really romanticizes protecting you, keeping you safe, maybe even getting cozy next to a fire, just like maybe even camping. This person romanticizes kissing you, embracing you, maybe resting their head in your chest, like at night, and just really like snuggling up to you. Maybe even carrying you. This person could be thinking about like carrying you, picking you up. Maybe spooning you, like being the big spoon when it comes to sleeping next to each other. Definitely just wrapping themselves around you, or they want you to wrap yourself around them. And just like grabbing your face and kissing you, like this. This is adorable. I love this so much. So that's what I have. And then we have, it says baby girl and yes, daddy there. So that's what I have for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing. Let me know how I did it in the comments, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. If you chose this image, this will be your reading on what does this person romanticize about you. So the first thing I'm going to read is, hold on one second. This person really romanticizes a long-term situation with you. This person wants to love you till the very end. This person imagines like growing old together with you, getting married, like having this forever loving connection, everlasting love with you, especially with the 10 of Cups here. The 10 of Cups is in reverse, so let me read that real quick. Interesting. Okay, for some of you, okay, I'm going to read all these cards real quick. Three of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles upright says teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation. And the 3 of Pentacles, personality type. So the 3 of Pentacles is representing how this person sees you. So how this person sees you, they see you as someone who's hardworking, conscientious, skillful, collaborative, and well organized. This person rarely likes to work in isolation. They prefer to draw upon their skills and knowledge from those around them to create the best outcomes. Three of Pentacles personalities are not concerned with who knows the most or who has the most authority. They just want to get the job done. The job done well. I'm dyslexic. They are open to feedback and suggestions on how to improve, and they also prefer to work according to a schedule or project plan to keep things and activities on track to ensure all relative stakeholders are clear on their accountabilities. So how this person sees you is somebody who's a great collaborator, extremely hardworking individual, somebody who loves teamwork. And they want to be like, they want to work with you. This person could be also very hardworking. Let me read what the Six of Pentacles personality type is again, just to refresh my mind. So they are somebody, this is who they represent, the person that's romanticizing you. They're somebody who's very generous, very kind, compassionate, and positive. They are very giving. They enjoy helping others and sharing their wealth and time. And they love to support those in need. So this person, they want to help support you. This person really wants to help support you. This person wants to work together with you. This person wants to work on whatever project you're working on. They want to help you. This connection could be somebody that you met like on the way, like they could be a work-related person, meaning like maybe you were focusing on your career and like they happen to match your career in some way, like you meet them and they match your career. Or this could just be somebody that maybe really wants to help you in your endeavors and your goals and ambitions or your hard work. Like this person wants to team up with you and you may want to team up with them too, being that they see you as a team, leader. But it's not even like you want to be the team leader, but they see you as somebody who really works well with others. So another thing I'm getting is this person may not be your usual type, just because we have keep an open mind and it says your soulmate may differ from those usual type and expectations. So this person may not be your usual type, and maybe that's a good thing for some of you. If that doesn't resonate, don't take it, but let me finish what I have to say before you change, this may resonate for some of you. This person may differ from your usual type and in ways that you maybe were unsure about, but I think the universe is really giving you a sign to give this a chance and to really, come from a place of vulnerability and allow this person in with an open heart and open mind. And I think this person's gonna rock your world in so many different ways that you couldn't even imagine. With the Six of Pentacles from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, it says, this is where it gets interesting. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles says boredom. It says there are loves of the past and loves of the future. There is only one love today and it must not be neglected. I think this is a message from you, Pile 3, is that this person may have a bit of a fear of like you getting bored of them or ghosting them. They may have that fear. So they may work even extra hard to keep this relationship, exciting, romantic, fun, fulfilling and fulfilled. I think this person is definitely somebody to satisfy your needs, your wants, your desires. The Six of Pentacles is somebody who's very giving, very loving, very generous. I think this person is definitely going to give more than you even expected or thought of or even wanted. So I think this person romanticizes giving you their all. And I think you're going to be extremely grateful and just accepting and very loving of them. I think this person romanticizes, financially supporting you. This person romanticizes taking care of you, loving you, having fun with you, keeping things spicy in the bedroom, taking, taking date nights like every weekend or so, like planning out, like keeping things healthy, loving, and fun, and for things to never get bored. Um, I think another thing I'm getting is what was the other thing? This person's the type of person that no matter how long you've dated, you'll always still feel like you guys are dating. Like it never gets to the point where it's like, oh, we're just roommates. Like it's actually very loving and fulfilling type of connection. I think this person romanticizes maybe watching like scary movies. I got this before, but this could also be maybe like ghost hunting, or maybe just like going like um maybe going to haunted houses. Maybe there's something about Halloween. um there could be something because it came in reverse. In this card it says the ghost, like ghosting. I think this person maybe romanticizes the opposite of ghosting. So I think that means like being attached to you at the wayside. Like I think this person romanticizes living with you because we have moving back in. I think this person wants to be at your waist. Like this person wants to be attached to you, never to be away from you. This person may be like a 9 to 5 clinger, but we love that. So this person maybe wants to move in with you. This person may romanticize taking out the trash. Like, you know how, like, the household duties of, like, stereotypically, like, the man's taking out the trash. Like, this person might romanticize those little things and just be like, wow, how grateful am I to be with this person, moved in with this person, and I get to take out the trash for them. Like, they're grateful for that, those little things. So I think this person is, oh, my hip, romanticizes even the littlest things. I think this person also maybe romanticizes being in a play with you, maybe making like a little movie with you, maybe even a little bit of a 18 plus type of situation. Or they could just think about maybe like being in a movie, acting with you, being like you being an actress, maybe actually like joining screenplays and all those different things. Maybe even modeling could be something. We have the Four of Swords and the Ten of Cups here. Um, so I think with the Ten of Cups here, I think this person might struggle with worrying a little bit. They may be feeling a little bit stuck when it comes to, for some of you, this could be Four Swords represents rest, like resting. Basically, it's when you hit like a rock, like you hit a blockage, and then you just are basically being forced to rest, and it's calling you to rest. So I think this card is representing this person wants to rest with you. This person wants to be able to relax and nap with you, cuddle, and just relax and enjoy every moment of relaxation. The Ten of Cups next to it, though, in reverse. Upright is a really beautiful card, talks about the wish fulfillment, it's the ultimate relationship. In reverse, it talks about maybe struggling with values, and it says struggling relationships. So for some of you, this relationship could be a little bit, I know I'm saying relationship. It doesn't, you guys don't have to be in a relationship. This could be just a connection, or you guys like a situationship, or whatever situation you guys are in. This person could be maybe focusing a lot of their energy. Like, you know how people romanticize? It's basically like they're putting all of their energy into thinking about this. They may be a little bit worrying a bit. It's giving me like anxious attachment. This person might be worrying about the relationship struggling a bit when it comes to your values, and this person really wants to hone in on having similar values. Let me read more about this card. So the Ten of Cups in reverse says, this Ten of Cups reverse appears when you're seeking greater harmony and connection in your relationship. In your mind, you wish for a beautiful, harmonious relationship, but in reality, you feel disconnected and disengaged from your loved one. May seem as if something's missing, or you're struggling to communicate honestly, empathize, and engage with each other. Each time you try to connect, something goes wrong, or you end up being more distance. You have unrealistic expectations of the relationship, and that everything will be perfect and rosy every minute you are together. If this resonates, then realign your expectations and realize that every relationship has its ups and downs. You may no longer be fit with each other, in which case you may consider leaving. That's an option. No, that's not saying that's for everybody. The Ten of Cups invites you to seek out the common ground with your loved one, rebuild the relationship from there, see the other people as the divine being worthy of your love and equal. See yourself as a divine being worthy of theirs. Love to be loved. Open the lines of communication. Be ready to hold space for one another to reconnect on a deeper, more loving level. Be compassionate, understanding, respectful, and see harmony in one another. The reverse Ten of Cups can also appear when you are contemplating what a loving relationship means to you. Rather than building a relationship with another or with others, you are focusing your attention inward, and so you are gaining clarity around what you want from a relationship. Ask yourself what an ideal relationship looks like to you and what you want to give and receive. Consider how you can bring more of this energy into your future relationships. You may be looking at your existing relationships and checking in to see how this relationship aligns with your desires. Let go of anything that is no longer bringing you fulfillment and happiness. Welcome a new relationship in the alignment of your highest good. And then it says, this may reveal a misalignment in personal values. You are not living in your own value and not being true to yourself. Instead, you are allowing others to decide what and you will do to make yourself happy when you know you should be determining that yourself. Finally, the reverse Ten of Cups may suggest that you are neglecting your family while pursuing more material goals, such as progressing your career and making more money. Your work-life balance is out of whack, and you are spending less and less quality time with your family. So, okay, so there could be something about maybe you both are workaholics. There could be something about maybe this person feels like this person, maybe in a way, this person maybe feels like, because this talks about like being always on the go. No, that's not the card. That was the card 8. The 8 of Pentacles, or the 8 of Wands in the last reading. So ignore that question. For those of you that maybe came from pile 2, that could be a significant message saying that this person maybe feels like you are neglecting time with them. Maybe you've been working really hard, that maybe you haven't been focusing your time and energy on this person, so they could feel like the relationship's struggling a bit. Other than that, though, this person could, like, in a more positive note, this person could really feel like by meeting you and what they romanticize with you is that they feel like they met their person that really connects with their values, with their personal values, with their energy, what they want from a relationship, that brings them fulfillment and happiness, and something that aligns with their highest good. I think this person also feels like maybe you guys have really high expectations with each other as well. So you guys are starting to find more of a healthy balance to see life as something beautiful in the now, rather than having these high expectations and then going to live those moments and then being disappointed with it because your expectations were so high and nothing could ever meet those expectations. You know what I mean? So there could be something about that, like this person is enjoying the progress, or they're romanticizing the feeling of like developing that everlasting love with you and healing that aspect of reevaluating your guys' expectations and finding more of this equal loving relationship, seeing yourself as somebody who deserves love, respect, compassion, and they're somebody as love, respect, and passion, and building more of a harmonious relationship. I think Um, for some of you, it could also be um, I want to say for some of you, I'm just going to say it really quick. There could be something about being a little bit coming from a place of being a little bit judgmental or being a little bit hard on this person that is so loving and giving due to maybe outside circumstances, like other people telling you who you should be with or who you shouldn't be with. And this person ends up really aligning with what it is that you want. But your thoughts of what other people are telling you, like, oh, this person is not as a, you deserve better, or you just, like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes your friends are true. Like, sometimes they're telling you because that is the case and you're dating somebody who's toxic. But in other cases, when somebody's really kind, loving, supportive, and you really like them, just because one of your friends tells you that, oh, like, this person's, you're out of this person's league, or yada yada, X, Y, and Z, don't let that type of stuff get to you and sabotage a beautiful connection. Hope that helps somebody. So I think this person's also definitely thinking about maybe getting the keys to a place with you, moving in with you. This person's romanticizing kissing you. This person's romanticizing um, the ending of bad habits and like healing towards a new beginning with you. Like, you know how relationships enter new phases? I think this person is romanticizing entering this new beautiful phase with you. We also have photograph. I think this person is missing, this person's missing you. This person could be looking at your photos, romanticizing you through the photos, wanting to make new memories with you, wanting to take new photos with you. And let's see what we get with the deck here. So we have God, Goddess. This person sees you as a goddess. This person could have curly hair. Oh my god, I think I'm having a stroke. This person could have curly hair, or you could have curly hair, and this person could romanticize your curly hair, love your curly hair. We do have avoidant attachment. Maybe you are an avoidant attachment, or maybe they are an avoidant attachment. I'm kind of getting from them being an anxious attachment, and that's probably why they might be worried that maybe you are either somewhat like not feeling the same way towards them in some way. So maybe having an open conversation may help. We have independent. You could be very independent, or they could be very independent. And there could be something about saying, like, maybe spending more time together could be beneficial. This person could be romanticizing spending more time with you. We have movie night. This person could be romanticizing movie night. Maybe going to the gym together. This person could be romanticizing your athletic body. This person could be really determined to have you. There could be something about a high body count. Something about a hard worker. We have female. It says you are a goddess. We have Taurus. We have Insta. It says your drive is so attractive. And then we have karma. Okay, let's hop into the Pinterest board. So let me show you what I got for the Pinterest board. So, okay, so this photo was the first one that popped up that was quite interesting. In some aspect, it looks like she's about to like hit him with like this tool or something. I don't know. But another thing, what first catch my eye was it looks like he's pulling her closer. Like he's pulling her closer to him. And like it looks like almost like getting on top of him. So there could be something like this person may romanticize. They may romanticize you getting on top of them. They may romanticize playing a song for you, singing you a song. There could be some element of like this person, There's an element of getting like hurt. So, and we were getting that, right, in the reading. We were getting that in the reading. Like this element of like um fear. I think there could be a lot of fear in this situation, whether it's from your side or theirs. But I guess that's something to be reflected about. So the next thing we got is this person wanting to like get on a knee. It looks like there's a little love letter, like expressing their love. And she kind of looks like either upset or annoyed. I think this person could be um I think there could be an element of feeling like one person, they could be like there could be definitely an element of like a avoidant and an anxious attachment, and I think being avoidant makes the anxious attachment feel like, do they not love me? And it's definitely coming out in this reading. You see like he's constantly trying to show his affection and she's kind of like indifferent. So keep that in mind. We got that one, and then we got that one. And then I thought this one was funny because you know these memes were like, Your Honor, she won't stop saying this. I don't know why this came out, but I thought it was funny. I guess find your own way of interpreting it, but they're in the courtroom and she's kind of like acting a little mischievous, like, heh, yeah, I did that. And then he's like, Your Honor, she keeps doing this. Like, she needs punishment. So there could be something about. I think it's also like it's giving like little playful, silliness. I'm not really sure exactly. I think this person romanticizes getting married with you. Also, it's interesting that we have the knight and the knight's looking through. For some of you, maybe third party situation. Um, we have he's carrying her. This person could be romanticizing carrying you, picking you up. Maybe when you're sleeping, like if you fall asleep on the couch, they may romanticize picking you up and carrying you to the bed. I think this person definitely worships you, really cares about you, wants to um, worship you like a prince or a princess. Maybe they treat you like a princess, and they're like your king. This person definitely wants to worship you and your body, and I think that's a beautiful thing. There's also a waterfall on my screen, so they want to make it rain. That's funny. They can be really gentle with you when they caress your hand, when they hold your hand. Know that their fears doesn't mean that that's the truth. Just because if they may worry if you're like indifferent towards them, doesn't mean that you are. It's just something that they may be focusing a lot of their energy on. That may not be the truth. Another thing that popped up is this one. I thought this one was funny because it's like Luke, I am your father. Luke Skywalker. I think I'm literally having a stroke. Luke Skywalker. Um, I think he like turns evil, and like if you watch the beginning of it, he's like in love with this girl. Um, what's her name? Leda or Lydia or something. And when she's younger, he's like, oh, like he's flirting with her, and he's like, then they end up, I think, being together, and yeah, I don't know. But there could be something about that. It's like maybe this person, their ego. could be at play, whispering like some negative things that's making them turn bad, such as like thinking that their love is not being reciprocated when that may not be the case. I don't think they're letting their ego get in the way, but I'm just saying what may be going on in their mind. There could be something about, I don't know, this one came up too. She's has her face in her hands. Maybe you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now, or maybe there's just a lot on your plate, so you like need your space and time, and there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe just communicating that to this person could be very beneficial. This person also looks frustrated, and again, like writing something. Like this person they could be thinking about like writing you something in like long detail. Maybe trying to fix things, amend things, or just like communicate to you how they feel. And then we have this person's going off to like war or like being shipped away. And before he goes, they have this cute little image of her like leaning over to give him one last kiss. So I definitely think there's really strong loving connection between the two of you. I think this person romanticizes you just laying on top of them. Even if there's people around, they don't care. They're just like, just embrace me, lay on top of me. This person maybe literally goes out to war. Metaphorically, maybe that's like them working really hard at work. And like they want to kiss you before they go to work, and then they come back when they're all tired from work. They just want you to be there so they could just lay on top of you and love you and kiss you. And then it says, this is what they want. This is what every king wants. It says, I will take you in my arms as often as you need. This is what this person wants and what they're romanticizing. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, consider subscribing. Let me know how I did in the comments, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye!